It's just different. Love's miracle. Love's miracle.
Yeah. Grand rising. I looked inside of my temple, became enlightened. I bring the fury, no Tyson. It's Ali Khan Bey. I'm focused on my duty. I'm here to master the day, so make way for Prince Ali. I channel my chi. We part in the sea. And just like my mother's brother, I came from up under. I came up straight out the gutter. I bring down lightning and thunder like Thor's hammer. But I'm low key when I strike. I'm piercing through the toughest armor of a night. I'm rolling up that Mafi Lee. Give me the light, no Sean Paul. If the body is the temple, I'm a Taj Mahal, never fall. We the rock of Gibraltar. Why the hell will we falter? We not under oath. Oh, he the GOAT. Well, I'm coming for the throat. He out of line. Death to the dark priest. Sincerely, the kind of cons.
3 trimesters of greatness pop. This more is science, this ain't pop. I recollect, applied, and perfect. It wasn't long ago, I was calling collect. In a maximum facility, now I got humility, unmatched ability, give me serenity. Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, my true trinity. The infantry, perfecting symmetry. Wanna float in these waters and check your density with show efficiency. Are you complacent? You gotta look within to answer that statement. You gotta say Ashe when liquid hit the pavement. Containment, master your impulses, so far for the hypnosis. We smelling like hemp roaches, maintaining intense focus. I ain't with the excuses. If I look within, you find out where the truth is.
I'm sitting on my square all day. Studious and street moors don't play. You talking color book, man, fuck what you say. I know the Constitution is in my DNA. I know I'm a Moor, it's in my DNA. And I'm the true American, it's in my DNA. Got my fez in my turban, mother's DNA. I do it for the nation, activate your DNA. As I walk down the street like a street Moor, I'm looking for some food, fuck the meat store. See, once you get the truth, your body fiend for more. I study, get the bookstore. I study, and I want some more. I came out the womb, I'm not made of straw. I navigate the sea, I demonstrate the law. And I ain't speaking on that color shit at all. I'm a Lodio, Islam, I want it all. I dip in mine with the scimitar, don't be alarmed. I'm on my square, shining bright, that more's a star. Wake up, sun gaze to the morning star.
Want to know how I took my business to the next level? It's simple. It's Shopify. Shopify has all the tools in one place.
Buddha. It never occurs to man having too much earthly drenches the world and blood soul becomes unworthy, even though it's perfect. In the body of a fool, you better use the carpenter's tools, no opinions but truths. Get out the feudal mind state, Slavic and stateless. Don't wanna be a mob but wearing Masonic aprons. Call yourself shades, colors, and land masses. Kicking you niggas' asses to put on nationality glasses. Big mad in the store, seeing the massless. Haters need exemptions, witness or they ass kiss. One of the best Moorish MCs talking about practice. The way we pull up references, mind callous. I'm balanced, meditate on social media detox. Study secrets of righteous Moorish Enochs. Canaanland Khalifa, L-bomb, hip-hop, epoch. Feudal-minded are the dips at we Elodio D-block. No verses, rituals, scratch the surface. Put reverses on the feudal mental slave curses. Freedom is a must. Free national standards, even NBA players are anti-vaxxers. Common sense is only common with the few. Claim a slave name, Negro, learn to make do. Playing the corporate game when we were free in Peru. Y'all been brainwashed, waiting on the Biru. Why y'all loving the fake truce? My tang is who stab vamps with the pointed cross before his fang is through. Get stabbed like ice, shot like a corkscrew. Alone you're minded, never civil little mortus.
picture worth 1,000 words. I paint pictorials with these nouns and verbs. My appetite is hard to curb, customs I preserve. You got an empress in your corner, y'all from the curb. To get your mind blown out, just send a word. I orelate and captivate. Oh, you ain't heard? To look forward, you gotta rewind it. Unrestricted thoughts, I'm melodious-minded. Harmonious vibe whenever I chime in. You listening to the X Factor like Simon. I dived in the waters and didn't make a ripple. They thought it was sweet, like honeysuckle. Now Negroes running to me when they in a pickle. But when I tried to put them on, they was acting fickle. When I baptized, it's a flood, not a drizzle. Canaanland to Khalifa, we gon' make them shrimp.
I was doing time in the universal mind, but the universe is mine. Blowing through wind chimes, penned in thin lines, sent to bend time in rhyme from here to midnight. Then I'm off to the next plane she chooses to send me to master this pen game. Somebody is sensei, I'm your idol, the highest title, numero uno. Holder in due course, your mortgage is fool's gold. Truth told with your dead pledge, I'm wiping my culo. I'm the title and the deed, held in high esteem, neither serf nor a thief. So don't try it with me, your cognitive dissidents, fraudulent instruments, a hit or miss, to keep your mitts off of my hereditament. Elodio minded, you've been blinded, searching for the donus gifts, you won't find it. They stray misguided, while I stay the livest.
Sometimes, the only thing more difficult than running a business is finding.
Here we go. Raka! North Star! That way. The North Star's that way. Canaanland moves. Read off we pay every day. Okay. Uplift the V cause we all base. We enforce the law and we obey. Forefathers from before and still today. Reading my Quran and my Torah. Universal laws in more ways. Read 4 chapters, receive it 4 ways. Great divine love rules our verse. Before I circle blocks, man, I circle 7s first. You bust the image, but your rhymes hurt. You clear 13 disrespected earth. Love, but it's all in God's plan. Today's mathematics don't judge a man. Unity of life, embodiment of truth. I'm responsible for every deed cause I seen the proof. No, but Drew X, do have to draw it out for you, cause nationality is not a color I can use. Jerry Spruce, standing on my square, even without shoes. On the highest authority, spirit of blue. Marcus Coffee, whirlwind times 2. The world's in the wind when the trumpet blew.
Stand up, go into your bathroom. If you got a big floor to ceiling, cut the light on and stand and take a good hard look at yourself. You are the worst government, you know, and it took me a long time to get to understand that concept. I self-law am master. If I can govern myself, if I can govern my household, that's what I should be doing. Why should I walk out of my door and then leave everything that I know about myself in the house to go out and adopt something that I have no knowledge thereof? Offense. So we need to stop asking that question. I ask myself this question: if not me, then who?
Death and wisdom, my friends, intelligent creatures, guardians of sacred knowledge, Olmecan features, secrets of the afterlife, manifest the present day. Dirty moths and scoundrels lose their heads in a pleasant way. Deceit and deception, negative past thoughts, keeps awareness on point. Spirit messages never off. Inner realizations, encounter the higher selves. Next plane existence explains my consistence. Without a foe, you never know, so path most resistant. Divinity, my twin flame, side chick and mistress, metaphysic, Kabbalistic, Almaroc mystic, patriarch, papistics, make my thoughts sadistic, so indigenous, call me Americanistic, invoking the ancestors, Cyrus and cryptic, suns on rotation, flows ecliptic, shatter all illusions, reveal the realistic, sitting in the dark, holding the light marvelous, recognize the artifice, skin so carbonous, hair so antenna, I feel them from Vienna, myriad of virtues, lessons in reptilian henna, enlightenment seekers won't find it in mainstream, focus as a laser, stay balanced like a beam. Not even a gymnast. Whenever I flip this, as above, so below, get out when within this. Don't think I'm a slave, cause I speak in English. Drew, I'll leave the water, watch your flames get extinguished. Living in your higher, lower self is relinquished. Reputation of master teachers, call it distinguished.
First Pyramid War was the machinations of Seth, who coveted the powers and territories allotted to Osiris, including the fertile lands of Lower Egypt and the monumental Giza pyramids. This conflict wasn't merely about territorial control, but also about influencing the space activities and the celestial comings and goings of the gods.
It's the return of a new high priest, Drualiites, a death chamber Morpheus, y'all some neophytes, red dress Tyrese distracts you, focus is lost, open your mental prisons, free your thoughts, music is magic's highest level and form, word man and sheep flow like torrential rainstorms, potential infinite, far from hypocrites, experience is the product, when we deliver it, rapping like a parcel, part never partial, watch for the patriarchal laws that's martial, distracted again you felt for sparkles and twinkles, brainwash alone your minds with commercial jingles, mind force field, y'all think it's lyrics, it's metaphysics, civics, ancestral spirits, not vague specific, scientific, seeing spirituality is not acrylic.
Yo, this chronic smoking of microphones and opponents doesn't have me choking, got my lungs wide open, mind's eye spoken, broken encoded slogans interwoven with loaded meaning, best known to mend and remedy broken treaties. Time.
First Pyramid War was the machinations of Seth, who coveted the powers and territories allotted to Osiris, including the fertile lands of Lower Egypt and the monumental Giza pyramids. This conflict wasn't merely about territorial control, but also about influencing the space activities and the celestial comings and goings of the gods.
It's the return of a new high priest, Drualiites, a death chamber Morpheus, y'all some neophytes, red dress Tyrese distracts you, focus is lost, open your mental prisons, free your thoughts, music is magic's highest level and form, word man and sheep flow like torrential rainstorms, potential infinite, far from hypocrites, experience is the product, when we deliver it, rapping like a parcel, part never partial, watch for the patriarchal laws that's martial, distracted again you felt for sparkles and twinkles, brainwash alone your minds with commercial jingles, mind force field, y'all think it's lyrics, it's metaphysics, civics, ancestral spirits, not vague specific, scientific, seeing spirituality is not acrylic.
Yo, this chronic smoking of microphones and opponents doesn't have me choking, got my lungs wide open, mind's eye spoken, broken encoded slogans interwoven with loaded meaning, best known to mend and remedy broken treaties. Time and time again like the dial of Archimedes, hearts beating to the sound of her drum, seeking to be one with the law's algorithms, found out no need to kowtow or submit, better we be harmonious than subservient. Worship and adulation by all means seem to be traits of a mortal, egotistical being, yet the creator craves not any of these things, not no mystery god, dark of facade, putting us at odds to be separate and apart, cause the closest place to meet our laws in the heart, in the heart, in the heart, in the heart, in the heart.
Avenger of Osiris, led the charge against Seth, backed by the technological marvel of the winged disc, crafted by Thoth. The war culminated in Horus's victory, relegating Seth to the fringes of the Egyptian pantheon and and securing the divine and earthly realms under Horus's dominion. The aftermath of the First Pyramid War set the stage for the Second Pyramid War, fueled by unresolved disputes and the illegal occupation of strategic territories by the descendants of the Hamitic Canaan. This war was not just a rehash of previous conflicts, but a sophisticated engagement involving advanced weaponry and strategies, showcasing the gods' prowess and their manipulation of natural and technological resources. Ninurta.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, they ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, repping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no but do I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astral plane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Morris Omar, key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Fact slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic. Call
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, they ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, repping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no but do I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astral plane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Morris Omar, key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Fact slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves. Activating Kundalini. Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini. Selassie I in exile. Reptile in Genesis. Niggas appearing real. All I see is false evidence. VA are feminists, stomped on by elephants. More like more prejudice, but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the cold magnetic resonance. Apis horns of the sacred book called Maleficent. Great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness. No pestilence, ace all the testaments. Tap into remembrance, never to forget again. Use energy right, not put spell effects on men. Wandering the earth plane with no they live shades. Keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades. Not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets. Holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday. War ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
It's all Moors. Honors to all the Moors worldwide.
Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Always remember that Juali is the foundation. Noble Juali, that's the template. That's the template. And this is what these people decided to do with what Noble Juali brought. Right? Ambassador Temple of Moorish America. The Grand Sheikh and the chairman of the Ambassador Temple of Moorish America, EMB number 1, are empowered to make laws and enforce laws with the assistance of the Prophet and the grand body of the Ambassador Temple of Moorish America. Assistant Grand Malawi is to assist the Grand Malawi in all affairs if he lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, and it is known before the members of the Ambassador Temple of the Moorish America, EMB number 1. Now by Act 6, it starts getting interesting. So by Act 6, and all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great universal mother, ordained Noble Mikhail Jabal Muhammad Firdas El, the ambassador to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish American ambassadors are the descendants of the ancient natives, the principal people, Anianwia, whom inhabited the northern, western, southern, and eastern territories of America's Turtle Island, Atlan, and its shores. And have Noble Juali up there. How come they didn't put their picture there? Mikhail Jabal, whoever. Why didn't they just put their picture there? That's what this is about. This is not what Noble Juali is about. Noble Juali but they have to use the template. Right? And Noble Juali is the foundation. Noble Juali is the foundation. He's the prophet. None of these people who are claiming that they're here to save you or whatever are here to save you. Right? They're here to sell you out so you don't figure this stuff out. Right? And this is Library of Congress. This is what Library of Congress knows. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. And we are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed, that they may know that they are part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. During the time of slavery? That's the time that our people say that that's where they're coming out of, right? No. But this is a new era of time now. This is a new era of time now. And all men now
must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. This is Noble Drew Ali, Act 6. Now, with us, all members must proclaim their nationality, because that's inalienable. That's yours. No one else was telling you this in the 20s. Noble Drew Ali is the one that was telling you what your nationality is. That they are part and parcel. Because if you're part, you're already partial. So why would you be part twice? Somebody lied there. But Drew Ali said, New Moors going to come with their eyes wide open. They're going to see all the little games that these people played to try to destabilize the Moorish movement. And thought that they could pop out here, cause confusion, and nobody's going to find their stuff that they did. People taking other Moors to court, suing them for using symbols that are Moorish. There's not a club that you suing somebody because they use a crescent star in their document. Who are you? And you're going to the modern European on top of that? You're not even going to some Moorish court or whatever like that inside the Moorish Science Temple or anything like that? You're going to go to the colonist court, take Moors up in there to try to prove some BS. These are the same people who put partial in here. Because if you're part and partial, then it doesn't matter what your nationality is, because you're part and partial. You're not whole. You're not whole. You're still 3/5. And it's 3/5 with a fez on. Negro with a fez. This said government. You are part and parcel of this said government. This. We all know United States of America, Republic government, that's not for Moors, right? We already know that. And we know that was created for somebody else so that they could be governed themselves. We already have our own stuff going on. We don't need U.S.A. or USA or United States of America. What we need that for when we're indigenous? We're the template. Never forget, we're the template. Everything they have is because of how we laid it down first. You think Noble Drew Ali said that we're descendants of Moroccans and all that? The ties to the Moroccan Empire because we were civilized people. We weren't dumb nigger. We were the ones ruling. We were the ones ruling. Which again reminds me. That's why Noble Drew Ali is the man. Because bringing up our Moorish nationality puts this thing in a whole different realm now. Where's the, let me get this thing. right? The Black Kings of Europe. And the first thing that I always do, anytime I get a book, we gotta find it's the word search for more in here. It's the word search. Where's more at in this book? Any book. What are they saying about that? For first and foremost, before anything. If there's nothing, then okay. Then we'll read it and see what's good. Right. So up pops Moorish, semi-Moorish. They're making reference to the Archangel Michael. And the point is to show that, all the whoever's and whatever's, from royalty to holy figures and all that stuff, all of them were black guys. It was interesting that they're talking about black guys, but his appearance is Moorish. A Moorish appearance? How come it's not a black appearance? Since he's a black kings of Europe and all that stuff. It should be black appearance, shouldn't it? If he's a black guy. So if the Archangel Michael is Moorish, then what are you telling me about people further on down the line, down to us, that we're not Moors, we're blacks? Which again, going back to nationality, because who was telling you about Moorish? Noble Ali, wasn't he? And he's the same one that told you that about your nationality, right? All right, well, if the Archangel Michael's Moorish, then what's Raphael and Zamael and all of them? What are they, black guys? I doubt they're black guys. I highly doubt they're black guys. And that's all they have is there's pictures of all the quote unquote black whatever. Emperor Constantine the Ninth with his empress showing complexions. Coins. He had another coin with Empress Zoe and Theodora. Big noses, big lips on these people. Huge. That this is not a modern European. Like coins. When we say lips, Zoe and sister Theodora, co-empresses, 1042. Did he say nigger nose? Nose like that on these coins. Michael the Seventh and Maria Braccioni on the crown of Hungary. Dark-skinned people. No, just anywhere in here. This is figure 31. Michael the Seventh on the crown of Saint Stephen. Crown of Saint Stephen depicting Michael the Seventh and Maria Baglioni. Baglioni. So it's all us. Close up showing facial features. It's real. Real. The Black Kings of Europe. All us. All us. And all they're showing is crowns and gowns and sashes and shawls and coats of mail and no running through the bushes, no torn shirt and all that crap. No, none of that. Halos, staffs, goblets, riding horses, around family, on a farm, in their holy place. And then there's Black civilizations of the ancient world. And I'm sure that one has to have something Moorish in there too. And then ancient Black Hebrews, Abraham and his family. Like 3. Freelance journalists, Anu Bantu. Pomegranate Publishing. Knowing who we are. Nationality. And then keep in mind, Mecca is a L. Mecca L. No. That's not enough. The Archangels are more. When people are going to come and pose as if. They're going to pose as if. Right. Nationality is the order of the day. You're supposed to belong to a nation. If you're claiming you're living, then you should probably belong to a nation. Right. Here's this article. Look how everybody knows. So, such blood racialization, this is Indigenous rights in the age of the UN Declaration. Such blood racialization is heavily criticized throughout the Hawaiian community, in part because it undercuts Indigenous Hawaiian epistemologies that define identity on the basis of one's kinship and genealogy. The contention over determining Kanaka Malawi ethnic and political identity has real-world ramifications, particularly in regard to claims to land and self-determination. Hawaiian national and American Studies professor Kohuani Koanu points out that the historical division between the native Hawaiians with a 50% or higher blood quantum and other ethnic Hawaiians is still at play in the contemporary sovereignty movement and is manifest in the current federal legislation before the U.S. Congress, the Akaka Bill, threatening to transform the Hawaiian national independence claim to that of a domestic dependent nation under U.S. federal policy on Native Americans. Thus, this legal construction of Hawaiian indigeneity has serious implications for historical claims to land and sovereignty. They're trying to hold on to their nationality. They're not playing Negro games, Native American games. They have a nationality. And you're seeing, just like how they did to the niggers over here, but they're not giving up their stuff. They're not giving up theirs. They're keeping theirs to themselves. They don't want to be under some other thing. They're self-governing. They understand they're activating nationality. Our people want to play black games still. Everybody else is dealing with nationality. The only numbskulls out here is our people. So honors to all the Moors who know about their nationality, study their nationality, and be who their ancient foremothers and forefathers were. Honors to you. Because you're all we have. So you be Moorish as ever. You know that it's a birthright. You know that it's a birthright. This is broader than any Moorish anything that we can say in the physical and point at that and go in that or whatever. It's bigger than all that. This is the birthright. And then once it sinks in that it's a birthright, now you could start supporting all your Moorish whatever. Because now you're not going to be just doing it because you feel like it. You're going to be doing it because it's an obligation. You see Japanese eating anybody else's stuff? You see them going to anybody else's school? They make sure they have their own everything school. But niggers want hair and shoes still. They want to be entertained. Because remember, anything that you do without nationality, these are going to take it when you're gone anyways. You ain't passing nothing down to anybody. As soon as you're not doing it without a nationality, it's property. And because half these people don't even study, they're not even going to be able to make a claim. They're going to go hire some guy over there who's going to steal their finance again, instead of them standing up for themselves and keeping their finance and standing up for themselves because they've studied nationality to know what it is and how important it is when you're dealing with a corrupt system that all you see them do is take advantage of people. People do 50 years innocent. just get out and then they just have to carry on with their life. Unless they go hire some guy over there who's going to go and sue and whatever like that. This is what's been created. To have our people in this messed up. Noble Ali told us in the 1920s, nationality is the order of the day. Back then. Now they're mad. Now they're mad. Where is he? Now they're mad. Don't let them get you mad. Don't let them get you mad. Know that the truth about your nationality, only one told you. Everybody else was playing games. Everybody else was playing stateless games. Playing stateless games. When they knew better, that too. The Library of Congress has partial, yep. The Library of Congress has partial. Let's go and do this chat, Mars. What's the second part of the definition? Portion or part. Like partition. Yeah, you can go that like that too. Mass would be partial to, not partial of. That's why you Moors who are new to this information, these are the chats that you could learn something from. Where you get your little references, you get your little points, your different perspectives, so you can grow. You know, not just some BS, just flames only or some stupid shit. Like you could actually get something from this chat. You know, there's some good reference points that somebody who's coming in to this information, they can evolve. It's all about perspective. You know, I mean, how it's your birthright. You don't belong to anybody else. Like, so it's on you. However you're gonna do it, that's up to you. We suggest that you look at Noble Ali and use him as the template. And don't play around with his name and all that stuff and think that it's a joke. But study what he brought and apply that to everything, and then you can't go wrong. If you go on everything with love off the top, you're not gonna have any issues. The issues might be with people who they got whatever going on and trauma and whatever else, and they don't know how to accept truth. They don't know that freedom's right there. All you gotta do is reach out and it's right there. That free that you want to have. It's all staying in tune, staying in alignment. Noble Ali is the founder of Islam in America. All the stuff that these people have mosques and all that stuff that they have out here, and they're doing their Islam. You know, Noble Drew Ali is the founder of why they could do that, right? Right. Look what they're doing with their birthright from over there. Look what they're doing with their birthright from over there because of what Noble Drew Ali set up for these Moors here that don't want their stuff. They want to play black games and belong to black whatever and get European recognition. To think that they're somebody instead of being their ancient foremothers and forefathers who were the ones who taught these Europeans. You know, it's actually is the of that's the problem. It should be two. So it either should be changed to parcel or change the of to two, and then it would be correct. Yeah, exactly, because it's either part and parcel or nothing. And then if partial's in there, well, now we have, well, hold on a second. So how partial get in there? Because reason, logic, common sense to tell you parcel because there's no part and partial. That's not something that's said. Part and parcel is something that's said. Part and partial. Because if we're partial to the government and we're talking about the government of the United States of America Republic, if you're partial to that, you're not in a position of sovereignty. You're a ward. I would be partial to them. Now, if you're talking about my own indigenous government, yeah, I'll be partial to that because I know that's my own stuff. I know that's not going to rob me or colonize me or make me a ward because that's my own. So I can be partial. It can be partial to or partial of my own stuff. If it's some other entity, no, I don't want to be partial. I don't want to be partial to that. I don't want to be partial to or for that. If it's some other entity, especially if it's a fraud. You know, I'd rather be part and parcel than partial. And again, it's a double negative. It's part and part. You can't be part and part. I'm part of a part. You know. Like it's just like with little things in the 101s. Certain things all caps. Like why is this all caps? Why is there no comma? We're looking at 100 years later, so you know stuff's gonna get messed up. Stuff's gonna get messed up just because there's no one central that houses everything from like how they got Vatican Library and Library of Congress and whatever. There's supposed to be a Moorish one of those, right? Along with Moorish Manufacturing Company and all the Moorish whatever else, Moorish Guide newspaper, all that stuff supposed to be still around right now. Well, somebody played around. Somebody played around. That's what I said. Wrapped like a parcel. Part never partial. It's already parcel, so it'll need to be partial. Which is where we're saying that, yeah, something had to have gotten changed. You can't be partial of a fraud. Why do you want to be partial of a fraud? Honors to all the Moors. With tomorrow, Q&A Wednesday. You can send in your questions, canaanlandguide@gmail.com. Honors to all the Moors in the chat for always having something sensible to say. There's no trolls tonight, huh? You escaped. The trolls had something to do tonight. Good for them. Honors to all the mothers. Supreme honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We know what you did. We know what you did, Noble Drew Ali. We know what you did. We know. We know what you did. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Love and peace, Moors. Islam.